Alright, welcome back in Omensight. So, I guess in this episode we're gonna show the Omensight Ratika.
I will pray for your success, Holy
Yes, pray for me. My patience is running low, and I mean really low. At the beginning this game was fun, and now everything in my ass and just making me not to play this, but I am too far to give up. I swear, this is final act and we are at the end. We know what to do. Yeah, just help me finish this game, bro.
She survived? I thought I killed her. All this time, I didn't kill her? I didn't kill her? Sorry. Sorry. So, Vera. Vera wanted to find a way to end the war. When she became the godless priestess, Ludomir said she took on more burdens than anyone should. Or could. Vera thought she could control that thing. She was so sure it could defeat the Empire and bring the war to an end. And after it had done that, she said she would banish what she summoned, send it back to where it came from. But when you open a door like that, you can't just close it again. She didn't listen to me. She wasn't in her right mind, and her eyes, it was like she didn't even see me anymore, and I knew I couldn't let her do it. And here you are, looking for answers. Sorry. I have no... Hold on. Do you hear that?
That new transfer to the torture room gives me the creeps. I swear the smirk he had, he's planning something.
Oh, hello. We were just leaving.
Yeah, so where you will take me exactly this time?
You may have your answers yet.
Ow. So now, you see the game just throwing everything at me. Like, no jokes. Those guys know combo.
Showed that circle of cultists who had hold of the godless priestess. I recognize one of those slithery folks in that circle. He's here, in the prison.
Oh. Oh.
For the last time. How do we stop that thing that you and Vera have summoned? Tell me or...
Or what? You start singing?
You see, my friend here never talks. Can you even imagine all the anger that must be bottling up inside?
Wait, I'll talk. Put that away. Not that it matters. You've already lost.
Why the bravery act then? Just tell us everything and then gloat as you watch us fail.
Well,
That's smart.
it would give me a small amount of pleasure, yes. To stop the void, you would have to find Cladden. And even if you did that, an assassin has been sent for the only one who knows how to inscribe the seal on the blade.
Unfair. I've never had an assassin on my trail.
Sending a bear drunk in ale and vengeance will be the end of the Emperor. And even if that should fail, we know the Emperor's next move. We will be there to stop it.
Oh my. So where is Indrik going next?
When I said we know, I meant my friends know. They don't tell me everything. Put that away, please! I spoke in haste. Indrik. He wouldn't know the sword is gone. We've engineered the whole damn thing.
You've said enough. We've gotten all we need from this prisoner. Thanks for the assist. Now, the vault.
Oh, that beginning where the Ratika says you don't know anger my friend can feel just because he has no face. Yeah, it's sort of about me. After this last episode where I was fighting with Ludomir, I'm so angry. And this is episode recorded directly after the previous one, so yeah. Let's try to stay calm.
Let's keep that between you and me.
Let's try to stay calm as we go into the vault again. Maybe I just picked the wrong game to record. Maybe that's just it. Maybe I'm not good enough to play this game. This might be it. Die.
You make it look so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Radica, you're so clever, you're dumb. I forgot to ask Baron von Charming in the torture chamber about Vera. I mean, if I'm not the one who killed her, who did?
Yeah, who did? Who could be? Well, now we can go here at least. Yes, we can unlock this seal.
Can we raid the Imperial Bank next?
So where this leads to? I don't know. That doesn't look like it leads anywhere unless I missed something on the way.
A song for every door.
Soldiers, you are my Imperial forces. Hands chosen, loyal to Bigaria. What is the meaning of this betrayal? Speak!
Bigaria, Rodentia, they will soon cease to exist. The future belongs to us. We are the chosen. We are the children of the void.
Listen up! We've got company!
Great.
Yes, keep wasting your energy.
So I guess now we have the support of Ratika and Emperor at the same time. Ow. Or maybe not. Or maybe Emperor is still able to hurt me even if I'm trying to save his ass. I guess. Please, chill. Hello again. Oh no.
In the pain.
Die.
Is that gaze meant to be threatening, Ratika? I owe you nothing.
That's an understatement. We need to talk.
I will grant you an audience, Redemption.
No, I'll let you be my audience, Emperor. Come on, I know a safer place.
So there is evening now, and we are in the tavern of guy who betrayed us. Can I kill him, by the way?
You granted me an audience, I granted you an audience. You heard my story, now it's your turn. What's the deal with the sword?
The Void was not killed by Yarbog centuries ago. It was imprisoned. This prison is a spiritual place, not of this world. Sword-claddened. Think of it as the physical anchor. A seal that locks Voden away from this world.
Well, that explains what Vera was doing with the sword. She was breaking someone out of prison. A lot of that going around. So, look, I'm guessing there isn't an easy way to send the Void back to its prison sword thing. But there is a way, right? And then lock the door?
Maybe. Yarbog instructed the first Emperor to build a hidden chamber in his temple. A chamber that was not to be opened unless all else failed.
Hold up. You've had super secret clearance to a super secret room, and you never tried to sneak in?
I am a Bigarian. My word is my bond, and I respect.
Ay, Pagarians. So what's our move, oh humorless one?
A harbinger will accompany me to the temple. You search for Cladden. I fear we have little time left.
Yes, of course. I honestly don't wanna stop now. I don't wanna stop, I just wanna finish this playthrough as soon as possible. I know, I'm at the end. I'm at the end, I swear. So I spent the day with Indrik, with Ratika, who else? Draga and Ludomir left, I guess.
We learned more about our enemies, but nothing about the location of Cladden. Do you remember when Vera reached out to Ludomir? When you visited her grave, her message was about a sword. Perhaps that sword is Cladden.
Yes, yes. I'm on the way.
There has to be a way to stop Vodin. Find it.
I technically already found the way how to stop it. I just trying to make it happen.
Ludomir?
Yes,
Listen
yes.
to me. They will cut you down before you reach the gates.
And what do you suggest? Wait for it to be over? Yeah, everything will be tickety-boo.
So now what? We have to go back to Vera's grave, I guess. And something amazing will happen there.
I never thought something like this would happen. Sure, I thought maybe Vera was in over our head, but this...
What are you talking about? What's going on here?
Over the last few years, I saw this war fill Vera with helplessness and anger. It must have driven her to summon that thing, use it to end the war. And what did I do? I know how it feels to be desperate, to be powerless. Why didn't I help?
Ah, great. The Harbinger shows up, and Ludomir starts talking to himself. Hey, Ludomir, get a hold of yourself. Weren't you on your way to do something? Kill Indrik, remember?
Hold on now. About Vera. Something isn't right. She survived Radika's attempt, but she's still dead. And who were all those people around her? Shouldn't they have done something to help? I mean, Vera's the godless priestess for Yarbog's sake. I mean, she was. She should have been safe. And yet, no! She's still dead! I will make things right, sister.
No. This is a complete disaster.
So now, I guess we're going back to the Vera's grave. That is my assumption. I don't know, I kinda lost in this story.
Or called you the Harbinger. You're supposed to show up when the world is about to end or something.
Yes.
Whatever the reason, let's get one thing straight. Vera. She gave up everything to try and better this world. Whatever she was thinking, I know she wouldn't have wanted anything bad to happen to us.
To be honest, you pissed me off before so much, I would like to kill you now.
Who's that with you?
A reckoning.
Ah. Whose?
It's what I'm here to find out.
So here we go. At this point, I seriously don't even know what to say anymore. Like, you think we will find like Indrik on the way to kill or something? You know, someone who's gonna most likely kick my ass. Probably. I mean, that's for damn sure. Let me interact with this. Yeah.
Fight ain't over.
Uh-huh.
Nice focus. Did that went well.
Maybe this time we're going to progress in a little bit more stylish way than before. Just little bit more, like come the fuck on.
We have to help the others build the barricade.
Not done here yet.
Oh, there is chest here, I didn't see it. I didn't see it because it blends with environment perfectly. So yeah, look at this camera. You really think that making controls in a way
Treasures, mate.
like in this game is great idea with camera like this? I swear, this is not a MMO game, so why it is like that, I wonder. Can somebody answer me why camera and controls are like this?
Ah, the bridge. Then the city proper.
Uh-huh.
Safe now.
So here is another memory, I guess. How many of those I have? 10. Not even half memories I can find in this game I found. Can I?
Over here.
That's not what I tried to grab, but okay. Uh-huh. Alright then. And wow. This is supposed to be it. Yeah, give me this, please. Ah, and another one I see. So that's two. And yeah, that's the end of you, and say goodbye. Hi. Can I hit you with this? There we go. So this time we do a little bit better with, yeah, with dodges. Never mind. Just as I said, I'm doing better. Immediately,
was
I
warned
got
you'd be coming
punished.
this way. All right, enough pretending. Where did you hide the sword?
Sword? Why are you asking about... Wait, are you the bastard who killed her? Did you kill Vera?
I'm the one asking the questions.
Yeah, you asked about the sword, and I'm asking about Vera. A question for a question, Vera used to say. Now, like you said, enough pretending. I know you lot were with her before she died, so I'll ask you again. Did you kill her?
Ludimir is a traitor. He brought an Imperial witch to ambush us. Kill them!
What the hell? My own people?
Great. No one see this coming. Cannot trust anyone. Literally. Please just die. Just all of you. Oh no. Of course. There we go.
Killed her. It's gotta be. Why else would they turn on us like that?
I don't know, maybe in this game... Oh, just scratch that. Scratch what I wanted to say. Maybe they just wanna kill you because... You are just bitch. I just fought with you, and to be honest, after this duel, I wanna kill you too. And I regret you was the character which I couldn't kill. I really regret it. So this leads to Vera Grave, right?
No! Kill them!
Hi. Unless I misremember, I think this is the path to the Vera Grave. Yeah. Here we are. Of course.
Stop! Now! She made me swear to never enter this place, no matter what happens. I hope she'll forgive me.
Don't worry. Don't worry. So here we are.
Vera's. They killed her here on this spot. Some friend she had. Oh, I should have been here. She was in pain. But I was a coward. I couldn't face her, talk to her. She wasn't the Vera I grew up with. Her eyes. She had taken on so much. I should be furious. I should smash everything in here. But instead, I feel like that would somehow just betray her all over again. That fellow on the bridge, he was asking about the sword. You looking for it too? Then let's go get the bloody thing. I know where it is.
Great. So I guess this is the end? Oh, the sword is in prison. How convenient.
When I found Vera's body, there was a sword next to her. Figured whoever hid the body also hid the sword. I'm not as sharp as some, but I knew it was important. So I moved it. Someplace safe. I'll show you where. The shortest way is through the prison. These chaps knew what they were getting themselves into. Ratakad may just be a small mouse, but her people do love her.
This doesn't look like prison, it looks more like dungeon, to be honest. The corrupted, broken dungeon. It's nowhere near as cool as at the beginning of game.
Ah, core training.
Mm-hmm. This one I cannot somehow break. For some reason. Oh, so there we go. Yep, we are once again here. Once again here. So, yeah.
Look at these poor blokes. What did they do to deserve?
Ludimir! Oh, thank the gods! Help me out, brother!
That I will, bro. Wait, I've seen your face somewhere. In the vision. You must be one of the bastards who murdered Vera.
I'm innocent, I swear! Come on, Ludimir! Help! Please!
I don't think so, brother. You are exactly where I want you to be. I hope you like your iron hot and your spikes rusty.
Great, so now, once again we go in here. This place looks unsettling. Very unsettling.
Shiny treasure. Bah! Don't mind the smell. Oh, God, the smell. Just close your eyes and jump.
Yep. Going down. So now we are in sewer.
Down is where I found Vera's body. If her spirit didn't guide me here, she would have rotted away. She didn't deserve this, no matter what she did.
That doesn't look like a sewer, to be honest. That doesn't look like a sewer at all.
What will you do with the sword? Smash it? It's what I'd do. Vera used it to release the monster. Maybe you can, reverse that?
I'm gonna use it to prevent end of the world. And oh my god, this is gonna be tough. Already know.
Ah, I can't even eat these.
Yeah. Hard enemies mixed with place where you can die. Yeah. With controls that are bad. It's not the best combination. Like, look at the damage. Isn't it a little bit too high? I think it is. Please hit something with... Oh! Now you know why I never use this fucking throw? Because this is what happened when I do. Exactly. This is what happened when I fucking... I don't know. This game just trying to piss me off now. You seen, I throw this barrel perfectly, yet no. Tell me what the fuck just happened. Can we fucking do it again by the way or not? Is that was just one time only fucking thing? And speaking of controls, maybe you are unaware, but sometimes when I try to perform actions, my character decides not to. Like for example, when I have to hold the right mouse button to perform this, yeah, the kill, I swear. I tried to kill this guy in moment I started to talk about this ability, and you see how long it took? It's just sometimes your character refuses to do the work. Yeah. I told you, this is gonna be a bitch. This is gonna be a bitch. Ah, just...
So much fish. Oh, now I'm hungry. Ah, I can't even eat these.
Just fucking die, like once and for all. I just need 2 of those balls of energy. Just to kill... Oh, so that took away my 2 balls of energy and didn't kill anyone. That's cool. Now, mine to throw this, thank you. Thank you for actually working this time. Wow, how cool of you. How cool of you this time they decide to work. I know, I'm like fucking sarcastic, but this is pissing me off. The game is hard enough. And I don't need additional bullshit to just piss me off. Okay, I really don't need it. I don't. Alright then. Let's just move on. Please say you hide the sword close somewhere.
Down we go. my vision's not what it used to be, unless I'm seeing double. But this is the same sword in your vision, yeah? It has to be. Huh? It's reacting to you. It didn't do that to me. Never thought I'd say this, but I hate fish.
Uh-huh. By the way, I can unlock this. Can you just fuck off and let me? Or no, or Woden appearance was seriously gonna prevent me from...
Someone doesn't want.
Point of no return. If you wish, you may speak with Ludomir to return the Tree of Life instead. You'll be able to... How long is this video? Half hour.
Us messing with each
Sure.
other, eh? So,
I guess it's time for final showdown.
what's going on, mate?
So now it's time for final showdown with the Woden. Welcome in a void. Yeah, what a beautiful place that is. This might be the best place from all in the entire game. That is until game will throw like 3 giant enemies at me. Yes, what the fuck did I said? How did I know this? How? So I guess just because I don't have sword, if you are curious, I don't. I have to just run. I seriously cannot attack, because I guess the Woden took away my sword. But that's okay. That's okay, I'll be on my way. Of course. So I might be dead before I will even get to the final boss here. Hi.
I knew you would answer, Harbinger. We have little time left, but I have an idea. Vodin is almost free, and you will need a weapon. It is but a shadow, but it will do. This, you can wield, Harbinger.
Thanks. So pretty much Woden is the easiest boss in this game to beat. And yeah, this sword just... look at the damage of this thing. It one-shots minor guys. And yeah. It one-shots minor guys, but... There is several issue. Can I, by the way... Oh yeah, I just noticed my energy... My energy now restoring automatically. Great. That doesn't mean I cannot die. I can die, and I will die. Sooner than I thought. Oh my god. Really? Yeah, talking about bullshit. Talking about bullshit. Really, like, come on. This is gonna be 1 hour episode. I fucking know this. This is gonna be fucking 1 hour episode where I'm gonna be constantly dying trying to get to the boss. Oh. Oh, how cool it is. Happy day. Happy day. And that is not the guy that I want to attack. Yeah. I'm just gonna... No, it is just not fair. I'm just gonna say I suck, but no. How you can blame me when you're attacking me when my screen is literally, you know, black? Before I even can get control over my character, I already taking damage. It's like game expects you're gonna... Yeah, like that. I couldn't dodge it. I didn't have control because I was still in the middle of cutscene where game pointed on that door where I have to go through. But the guy already was attacking me, so there was nothing I could do. So yeah. Blame me for failing where I have no chance to do anything with it. Blame me, please. Because I'm surely the one to blame here. Just die. All of you. Can I just go through those doors? No, I can't. I have to kill all enemies here. Which is not that easy. Especially with camera like this. There we go.
Fight, Harbinger. Be warned. I have watched Vodin use fear and doubt as weapons. Yet those are double-edged weapons. Do you see? Make Vodin doubt. The part of Vodin that has escaped will return to defend itself.
Vodin is trash final boss. If you're fighting with him in the right way, he's not gonna be issue, but obviously just because I said that, he's gonna kill me. But anyway, here it is. Hi.
Be careful, Harbinger. This whole area is unstable.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I wanted to die here. Yeah, I wanted to die. Just because I didn't have full health. So let's start again. So I remember there is a way to cheese this fight.
Be careful, Harbinger. This whole area is unstable.
Oh my god. There is a way to cheese this, but I forgot how. Oh well. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh my. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm just getting impatient. Playing like a total noob. But you have to admit, as for someone who can devour the world, you pretending to be me to kill me? That's kinda lame, not gonna lie. Oh good. I see. And that hit me even if I was jumping over that. Ah, tell me more. So now I have to fight with those guys. Great. No, this is just bullshit. I'm jumping over that and game fucking registered this as me taking damage. How cool. Point of no return. Do you know how much patience I lost playing this game? You have no idea. You seriously have no idea. Oh my god.
Be careful, Harbinger. This whole area is unstable.
So this is what you're gonna do? You're gonna be spamming with those? Fine. I can do it too. What do you say? Alright then. I guess do not stay in one place. Of course. So I remember there was way to cheese this guy, but I don't remember how, and wow. So let's just get rid of all those columns first. Alright then. Oh, really? What a epic final boss. It would be even more epic if not the fact when I'm dodging attacks, game just simply do not give a shit. Like, look at this. Oh my god. 53 minutes! 53 minutes! And I'm not even halfway of this. I don't know. This seems a little bit too much for me to play on hard, don't you think?
Be careful, Harbinger. This whole area is unstable.
Yes, so let's do not stay in one place. How about this? Uh-huh. So that's one. Of course. Oh god. Please say where this will fall. Oh god. Yeah, the platforming elements, those I like the most, you know? Yeah, and even more I like how I seriously jumping over your projectile and taking damage anyway. Oh my god, trust. Oh. Alright then. Yes.
It's not yet over, Harbinger.
It's not yet
Odin still
over.
has strength.
Great. I bet if I will die now, it will put me at the beginning of this shit. So, how do we wanna...
Careful. Odin controls space and time in this place.
Oh, that's what you mean. So if you will get hit by this, you can't escape until your entire health will be depleted. Well, I appreciate the checkpoints. Really appreciate the checkpoints.
Careful.
I technically already seen all of this, you know? So now you understand why I said you are lame final boss, because all of your ability I already seen in the bosses that I already killed. Like you are just like mix of Indrik and Deathless Ratika, pretty much. It's just it. From someone who can devour world, I kinda expected more, not gonna lie. I mean, you are bullshit enough to play. But the point still stands. So yeah, you pretty much have to play this just like with Deathless, where you have to jump and hit him once and that's it. And you can even do it before he even attack you. So now you understand, I said, he's just lame version of first boss. Like, look at this. The only difficulty is you can fall and die here. But yeah.
He's weakened, but not defeated.
So yeah, time for round 3. Time for serious round 3. So here we go.
Odin is cornered. Now's your chance, Harbinger.
Ow. Stop. Ow. So this is seriously it. Final encounter. No more playing around.
Odin is cornered. Now's your chance, Harbinger.
So here, just hit him once and that's it. As you can see. Oh, good. By the way, no. I mean, sure. You are just the button masher. This is your final boss. Mine to die. There we go.
My turn. I was appointed priestess for a reason. This reason. I have no regrets. None but one. Forgive me, Ludimir. You won't understand, and I'll never be able to rightfully explain. But it must be done.
The godless priestess sacrificed herself, and together, the Harbinger and Vera defeated Vodin. Now, locked away again in the Void's eternal prison, at last, the soul of the godless priestess flowed back to the world. But victory came at a bitter price.
Yes, at the price of my patience.
The deathless ritual and became the deathless herself, permanently. Born from this newfound power, the deathless crushed the Pagarian invaders, forcing a truce with the Empire. The deathless became an exacting ruler, much like Emperor Indrik. And the deathless was worshipped and feared by all Rodentians. Drago was killed by the deathless in an intense battle. Her soldiers instituted a memorial to never forget the general's bravery and fervor in bettering their nation and their well-being. Emperor Indrik was killed by Vodun's worshippers while searching for Cladden. A new emperor took his place and ushered a period of peace in Pagaria, at least for a time. Ludimir drank away his grief until one terrible night when he fell to his death. Drunken accident, rumors said. As for Vodun was returned to its eternal prison, yes. But I still fear for our world. Vodun will do nothing else but wait for another opportunity to escape.
So, in conclusion, everyone who helped me just died.
We'll wait and be ready to take arms against this force from the deep, and continue to be our final rampart against darkness.
Great. I don't have to play this anymore. That's even better. I guess I should say something about the game. Yes. I like story, I like graphics, but I hate controls. Controls was what killed me the most during this entire playthrough. I swear. So I guess I will leave here with the credits. I don't know how long credits are, to be honest. Honestly, no. Let's just say no. So what is my final progress on this? 80 days. So yeah, we saved the day. Or we saved the world in just... less than 3 weeks. So thank you for seeing this and see you next time. Take care.